So now we go for the norms of the scale. Okay. So far we are at the end of a construction of a tool. So we said how to construct a tool by taking item and then item analysis, then reliability, then validity. After the validity, we have to fix the norms of the scale. We have to tell if they are getting this many marks, they are in the low level. If they are getting this many marks, they are in the high level. So it's like that we have to. So for a 10th standard student, how much mark is the passing minimum? Tell the answer. 35. For a 12th standard students, 35. For a PG student, 50. 50% they have to score. So these are the norms which how we fix, that's what we are going to see. Okay. So this one example we are taking from our own research. These are real things. Metacognition scale we have constructed, and there we have fixed 120 above. It's a category we have fixed very high, and 100 to 119 high, 80 to 99 it's average, and 60 to 79 it is good. So we have fixed it. How do we fix? That's what we are going to see. So norm. So norm is the frames of reference for interpretation of test scores. See, test scores are there. How to interpret? If somebody gets 90, we say you have done well. If somebody gets 35, you have done poorly, we are saying. If somebody gets 20, they are not passed. So those things, frames of reference for interpretation of scores. And we may use a normal probability curve to predict norms. So types, there are many types for fixing norms. So age we may fix. So for second standard, third standard, for third age, for fourth age, if you go for intelligence test, general intelligence test, we have for different ages, different intelligence. For the age of 3, there are different intelligence tests. For age of 4, we have different intelligence tests. For age of 5, we have different intelligence tests. So age and grade norms, first standard, second standard, third standard, because as the knowledge progresses, grade wise we can categorize them. So what is the question for 10th standard may not be the question for ELKG or UKG. In 12th standard we will say derive Schrödinger's wave equation. We cannot say that question for a 6th standard student. So grade and standardized score, that's what we are going to find in next. So standard scores we can use to get the more generalized standard score. What we use is Z score. So what is the formula for Z score? The formula for Z score. So X minus before you tell it will come, I think formula is there. Is that equal to X minus nu by standard deviation. So this is the formula. So Z is the standard score, where X is any score. That score is subtracted from the mean. It is divided by the standard deviation. So this is there we get the Z score. So it's exactly at left half we have 50% of the score, and right half we have 50% of the score. And this is mean. This is 1 standard deviation from the mean, minus 1 standard. This is plus 1 standard deviation from the mean. This is 2 standard deviation from the mean, and that is 3 standard deviation from the mean. Similarly, and if you break the normal probability curve, it will be of totally 6 standard deviation. So from here to here, you have 6 standard deviation. Our scores spread across 6 standard deviation, and we have a 0.14 here and 0.14 the other side, totally 0.28%. That's very minimum percent which is left out of the normal probability curve. So if you take the middle part, you will be having around 60% of the scores. So this will be of 60% of the scores. And this one up to 95.44, up to which level? Minus 2s to plus 2, mean minus 2 standard deviation to mean plus 2. So this is what we tell 95% of the score lies between these two standard deviation. That's why we see 5% we will see normal. Generally we will see in our statistical analysis whether our scores lie within this 5% means it lies within 95% of the data. And this is -3 standard deviation to +3. There it lies 99.72% of the cases it will lie. And so again the same thing. So here we will be giving one example. So this is mean -1 standard deviation, -2 and -3. The other side +1, +2 and +3. We will give the example. Mean equal to 50. Standard deviation is equal to 10. Therefore, this value will be 40. This will be 30. This will be 20. And this is 60, 70, 80. So like that it increases. So between 40 to 60, this is 40 to 60, we have the middle post where the average performance will be there. After 60, the performance will be more. Less than 40, the performance will be less. So like this, we using NPC, we fix the norms. If somebody has got a value less than 40, they are in the lower level. If you separate into 3 divisions, low, moderate and high. Less than 40, they will be here. And 50 means average performance. 70 means better performance. Okay. So low, moderate and high. So you see the scores. These are the scores. Suppose somebody gets 47, where they are? Moderate. So 87, high performance. So like this only we fix. That's what we fixed for our our scale. So this is the real data taken from the scale where mean is this and standard deviation is 10. We have suppose 20 to 40 means that is mean -3 standard deviation to mean -1 standard deviation. The scores within they will be having low. This is how we interpret. This is how the norms are. And this one moderate. Okay. And this is high. If they are getting around 70 means they are in high. So this is how we fix norms for the scale. So with that, the title of construction and standardization of a scale is over, and these are few questions just to check your whether Blackboard is there in the classroom. What is this? What is this type of checklist? What is the item analysis for this? Item analysis is not required. Not required for a checklist. The one which possesses atomicity 3 is A, B, C, D. What is the scale and what is the item analysis? No, answer is our answer is this. Achievement. So this is achievement test. You have to go for difficulty index and discrimination index. So this is research title. You tell the tool and statistics. Comparative study of academic achievement of athletic and non-athletic college going students. What is the tool and what is the statistic? Achievement test. Statistics. T-test. And also for tool you have to go for discrimination index, difficulty index. Actually we are checking for tool only. Also you have to go for reliability norms. Achievement test. Mental health among delinquents and normal adolescents. What is the tool? Rating scale, statistics, item analysis using t-test, rating scale, t-test, inter-item correlation, content, those are validity, content validity, concurrent and norms.